Welcome back to the NDS. We are here at Mexico City for race 17. Take a quick look down qualifying. And back up. We are continuing the road course racing here. Tigerman on pole. Pace car is off. The full field ready to go. And we are taking the green flag when they hit the restart zone, wherever that is. There it is, the green flag to kick off the Uno 350. Inside lane gets a much better start. Tigerman leads the field into one. Who's going to make a move going down to the corner? I think everybody's going to take it easy so far. See a little bit of 3 wide in the back, but nothing too significant here. I see the preferred line switching back and forth, but the front view getting spaced out there. Tigerman leads that one racer. Jake, Ben, and Derek Hamill round out your top 5. 6th, 7th, 8th, 9th, 10th. Battle for 9th between the 9 and the 54. Nick Breeding likely going to take this. Oh, but it switches back around for the 9. Plenty of side-by-side between these guys. Nick Breeding's going to send it down into the back, and there they go. Plenty of movement midfield, too. Seeing Goforth looking to the inside around the final turn. No stadium section, just straight, just oval turn here. But getting your setup, like, down to the front stretch, it is a long one, so nailing the exit is important. The 60 going to learn that the hard way. KSS, BSS doing a decent job. Seeing a lot of single file. Now here, they've got it sorted out. Looking at the back, Kyle D making some moves. Fred Jones back in the 86. There's going to be slow corners when you got cars in front of you. That's just what happens. Rounding out Team Duke in the back. Struggling after tough qualifying. There you see everybody's all lined out, spaced out. Ringo trying to go for 3 in a row, but the pass does not come on port. As Nick Breeding goes a little bit in the dirt there. Watch out going down into the oval here. I think nailing this exit is going to be the most important part. So the 54 is going to get right there, right on the edge. That's right where you need to be. Just clicking laps away, doing what needs to be done. Esri's got himself in the top 15 after pretty good qualifying. Braking for turn 1's a little rough there. Angel Madfia, Brogan, both having to really slow down when they're all in a line like that, charging into 1. But even then, like, thinking about Ringo's 3 in a row quest, he's still looking for the points lead and seeing where the 1 is. Born Ready, still deep in the pack, might lose the points lead anyways, as we have a caution on the track. First caution of the day. Already interesting to see. Take a look. All the guys up front just kind of single file out, and we'll see the 38 get to the line and figure out what this was for. Tigerman making it look easy so far. But still plenty of action to go, especially on a restart when they're single file like this. All right. Who did it? It had been out for a while, so probably someone in the back, if I had to guess. Oh, that is Krugermeyer and the 12 going around. Seeing this first little section right here. And that is the 11 of RS, the anime guy, getting into the 12. Quickie spin there. The 99 having to take a little bit of evasive action. Everyone else avoiding the incident there. The 42 catches up. No damage. All good. All right. This is going to be an interesting thing right here. Will we see anyone come down? Pit stops. Ezri, the 17 comes in. The 17 looks a little banged up, actually. Something must have happened. So maybe not the plan that team had wanted. Actually, let's go kind of searching through the clip here. What caused Ezri to... Oh! This is the same lap that the 12 got spun in. Ezri speared off on the final turn. And got a lot of wall. A lot more than he was bargaining for. And Angel Matvia takes evasive action to avoid the 17 team. Just talking about his good qualifying, but unfortunately, that seems to be all come undone. But Ezri 42nd now. Krugermeyer being scored 41st. And the Puff last among those on track. Oh, we got ourselves a restart coming up. Top 10 back to Canadian Lux. It's Tigerman, that one Racer. The two that started on the front row. Both getting a chance to take the lead here down to 1. Plenty of drivers behind them, and I think we're going to see something kind of crazy here. Maybe. Might be too early. And the 38. Going to take him to green, green, green flag. See him moving left and right. Ben dropping down where he is. I think the braking is going to be very important going in turn 1 right now. Hamill throws it in. Oh, we got a crash in the back. Fred Jones gets a little bit into it. We stay green. Ben drops spot to Hamill as the others are fighting into the turns. That's Toad Warrior, Port, Bot. I think the 16 got the position, but 91's looking for it back. Ringo trying to stay on the rise. The 66 looking for the position. Toad Warrior sticking with it almost. Not letting him get away with it. And right there, the 66 is going to defend. But the 91 still has a run. Toad goes inside, but doesn't get there. The 9 making the pass. Though Canadian Lux grabbing the spot. And look out front. That one Racer side by side with Tigerman. Battle for the lead. Breaking into 1 is going to be super important. Racer gets it done. Racer moves into the lead. Tigerman second. Top 3 all there. There's Jake and Derek Hamill lined up. Taking a look at Mizzou. He's got an outside shot of the top 10 right now. Looking pretty solid days from the 78. Further back, you can see Born Ready trying to move into the top 20. Mako Kit's in there as well. And Zentz as well. Right there with him. Cilio Willie. A lot of these drivers just, they know they probably can't win this race, but looking for good points at the very least, especially if you're like very bad, looking to stay on top of the top 30 cut line, which is what that 13 team is looking to do. Further back, Macaroni. Spearing it a little wide. He's slinging it on the road. And much further back, you see a lot of the drivers maybe side by side, especially when they hit that braking zone when they're in the very back. RBV, Craig Newhouse are both running where they are. Team Duke trying to take the inside lane. Fred Jones is back there. He's still running. I think right here, like all these guys are single file. See how they break into turn one. Like who's going to make this move? No real moves to be made, but seeing some side by side get resolved. Team Duke is just kind of stuck where he is on the outside. Or inside, depending on what turn the road takes. 8-0 picked up some huge damage somewhere. But 22 not looking too hot. Derek Hamill is looking for third. Driving up close to the back of the 77. If the 8 could just make the pass. These points are going to matter, especially down the stretch when you have no real wild card winners. So getting to that top 16 in points could mean the difference between postseason glory and sitting it out. See like what the 8 does in the 1. Like there's a lot of braking there. It is getting so close to the back bumper of the 77. But nailing the consistency on the road is kind of the big thing. If you just lack that, then it just sucks. Ben back in 5th. Port, Toad, it's not really much different there. But looking at Hyperdrive, haven't mentioned him, but he's just sitting 11th. Right where he needs to be. Born Ready's trying to rise through the field. He definitely got a pass, a couple spots lost for the 71. Especially this like weird second sector of squiggly bits. I believe they call them S's, but when you get offline there like the 71 does, look at how many spots you're losing. So it definitely hurts to be suboptimal through those medium speed sections. More so than, say, a hairpin. You honestly, on a tighter turn, you could just kind of like body block going in the corner, and they can't really do much unless they just full send you out of the way. You got a group of 4 coming down into turn 1. Let's see how they handle it. Junkman is the one sitting out of line, but looking at Seto going all the way around. Quite the move for the 24. Trying to take 2 spots at once, but right there, cornering on the exit of 3 just really kneecaps you if you're just not prepared for it. Junkman switches it back on the 24. And I think that's going to calm these guys down after they get settled back in line. You know who's not settled down is Misty Viper. He's looking for more. The 40 team, they've just kind of been living on the edge of the cut line. And this driver, Misty Viper's made the playoffs every season. And not looking to stop now. Let's take a quick look. Remember that pit stop on the caution by Esri. Currently sitting in 37th. Looking for a spot on the puff. I mean, even back markers get to be a little racy too, so we'll see The side-by-side between the 17 and the 50, that doesn't really amount to much. The Puff putting up a decent defense here. Like, what happens when you go into one? Silent Suzuka charges the corner. Right there. Getting up to the back of Kyle D. But I think right now, every driver currently on the lead lap. Fred Jones, 41st. A lot of unseen in moments here on the track. The top three have kind of pulled away from the 8. So not the best showing for Hamill's chances of winning, but still a good points day if he could pull this one together. Keep my eyes on the 38. Tiger Man has been good, just not as consistent ever since getting passed by the 10. That one racer has just been out front for a while here. He has not won yet this season, but his first victory could be just around the corner on the road. Seeing the 77, what he brings to the table here. And it's especially tough when you're not pointing as well as you think you ought to be. Like the 77 team finds themselves 13th in the standings coming in. A huge departure from the normal performance that this driver brings to the table. As look at this. Tiger Man, he got up to the back of that one racer, just didn't have anywhere to go with it. Racer kind of throwing some blocks down on the 38. Tiger Man just needs to catch him at a more opportune time. Remember, Racer made the pass around the final turn like this and tried to keep the run down in the 1. If Tiger Man can keep this, then he can make a pass for the lead as well. Side by side down the front. The top two go. Hard breaking into the corner. Tiger Man gonna take it back. That one Racer able to save face for second. As Jake runs third. The top 10 are still the top 10. Oh, I might have spoken too soon. Hyperdrive. Nick Breeding. Looked like the 33 might have had something, but goes back down. Born Ready all the way up to 13th. He's making an impressive drive. And is not giving this thing up. Honestly, give a shout out to that one team. They could be in the hunt for the title when this thing's all said and done for the season. The 10 and the 38 are coming not down pit road. They took a little bit of an inside turn there. Both trying to pull away from a 77. It is just a 3-horse race. Jake with some very aggressive braking to get right back to the rear bumper, but I mean, those medium speed corners or other turns that provide dirty air really messes up the flow there if you're trying to stick with it. Man, if only we could bring a package to racing that doesn't have dirty air. The dream racing right there. Take a look at the rest of the field where they are on the ticker. Team Duke up to the top 30. Interesting rise through the field. Other drivers not having the best of times. And all on the lead lap so far. Seeing where the 10 takes his turn. Oh, they're coming in. Top 3 in pits. They're pitting. Everybody's pitting. They can make it to the end here. A very interesting play. Well, not really. Not really interesting if everybody pits. Oh, just hits the pit median. RS, the anime guy, bucks it onto the wall there. We're still green. A couple drivers stayed out, but we're taking a look at the front view for their pit stops. They look like they are in unison with the job here. And they come in the way they come out. Toad Warrior with a bad stop. He is losing positions ham over fist. Born Ready picks up some. Trying to close the gap to Ringo. But the top 3 in or the top 3 out. The 7 of Silent Suzuka leading so far, but has not made the pit stop yet. There's your top 3 right there. Hamill runs 4th effectively. 17 of Esri came into pit as well, so that damage repair didn't really try to factor into being off strategy, so an unfortunate day for this team. And the 7 of Silent Suzuka is going to come in this time. 17. They're not that far down the road from the leaders anyways, so that will create a new leader when 38 hits the line. He will effectively take it back. We got a driver going into turn 1 right now. Somebody must have had a really bad stop. That's Team Duke. Must have had even worse than Ado. So, rough going rounds for the 21. As the top 10 cycles back. Hyperdrive is in the top 10 after the Toad Warrior 75 pit disaster. So there's your top 10. Born Ready is 11th. He is knocking it down. Go Forth runs 12th. Toad Warrior has found his way back to 13th. Seto and Mako both running where they are. Wyatt Junkman, Cilio Willie, Zentz, Misty Viper, Eric Monaco rounds out the top 20. I do think the 71 may have also had a bit of a rough stop there. Angel Madfia, not doing too hot. Real shame for where we are right now. Macaroni's running pretty good, 23rd. Ain't nothing to scoff at for a fantasy driver. Mizzou also dropping the ball, currently sitting in 25th position. Exo Tiger just is missing on setup all day, but 27th is, it's all right, I guess. Craig Newhouse not too far back. Brogan 99. Honestly, he dropped the ball all day on setups right now. Kyle D rounding out top 30. Silent Suzuka remerged back in. RBV's near the back. Esri, that's the 62 of Tub Schittler. He's trying to pass, but doesn't happen. Oh, Tub! Tub is in the wall. In a similar manner to that of the 17 earlier, Tub Schittler dropping some spots. Kasane Teto being scored in 38th. So that's Fred Jones, Ado, Team Duke. They're the ones that are way off. And I believe that's 41 drivers on track. As the laps wind down, becoming increasingly apparent that Tiger Man might have this race in the bag. Derek Hamill is trying to put on a strong run to impress a good finish. It just might be a little too late if we stay green all the way. None of the other incidents have brought out a caution. The 38, his last lap, a 121.3. Team Duke just dropped a 125. So they're on a collision course to at least deal with him as a lapper. He is way off the pace where he is right now. So this could be the chance that these other drivers see and taking the lead here. That's the thing. Hamill just set one of the fastest laps that he's ever run, which is the fastest lap of the race by half a second, which is a point, but he's also going to have to pass a few cars to have a chance here, so it's going to be very tough. Portbot and Ben are going to be all over each other for this one. Port seems like he's kind of sick of being sixth and wants top 5. Canadian Lux is running solidly. That's good news on that team. And that one racer, he's been able to get up there and take the lead, but he needs to be able to get up there and take the lead, like, soon. Like, it's coming down, and if you don't think you can get the win here, then where can you get the win? Tiger Man catching Team Duke at probably the best opportunity. Just move over to the side and outbreak him into one. It's at, oh, he's going to try and race to stay on the lead lap, though, but no shot. Duke getting lapped. That one racer probably going to have a worse opportunity for him. Diving into this corner. Should be fine. The 21 of Team Duke has just never had a good run here, despite the fact that we've only been to this track twice. And it's just coming down for the 21 team. They have been very just off this season. They're struggling to stay above that top 30 wildcard eligibility line. The 77 of Jake having a bit of a tough time with the lap car. Hamill running full strength there. Oh, but he gets there at the wrong time. Now he just needs to get a little bit better turnout on the corner and run right past him. That's about the best thing you could ask for, but man, what a waste opportunity. So far, no real immediate side-by-side action. Wyatt Junkman and Mako Kid are probably the closest thing you get to a battle right now. A lot of this race does feel like busy work, but they're just trying to get to the end for a reason. Get those points, walk away without too much egg on your face. Zentz, Misty Viper, this is a spot on the line. 18th for the 40. Look at further back. Mizzou, Jonic, Sully. That's a spot 78 gets. Craig Newhouse, Exo Tiger, Brogan 99. All these drivers racing each other. And the 34 got past. The 42 got past them both. Schittler is 38th. Yeah, Ado is not that much further down the road than I think Tiger Man is right now. Maybe, I think that 22 could stay on the lead lap if it goes green all the way. And right here, you could really just see just what it becomes. Like, there is still time, but when it gets down to like this, you can kind of see it coming. The 8 of Derek Hamill he set a really good lap, but that could have cost him a lot more on his equipment than he had originally intended. But at this point, just get your first top 5 of the season. Ben, he has to get a win here, but honestly, looking for points could protect him from any other wild card winners to try to sneak their way in if they start coming up. Sports kind of dropped back a bit from that battle. Nothing really much to say there. And Ringo is not going to get his 3 in a row. Team Duke has been lapped all the way back to 8th. Hyperdrive has taken 9th from Nick Breeding. That's been something that's been brewing all race, and now the 54 just losing that spot. But he's still got a top 10 unless Born Ready has anything to say about it. Toad Warrior, see him back there. He's kind of frustrated after losing all those spots. He's looking for it back, but just not close enough to the 60 to make a move into turn 1. Can he do it? No. He doesn't. Nothing comes out of that. You can see Hyperdrive. That's where Team Duke is, that 21 getting past, so 33 making a good move. And Nick Breeding could lose the top 10 here if he doesn't play this lapper right. And you know Born Ready is going to be all over the back of that. The points leader looking for another spot before this thing is over. Nick goes a little wide. And I think he's going to use the inside here. That's probably the fairest play. Right around the 21 and the 54. Just doing a nice little carousel here. Bourne's got more of a run off the corner. Here comes Born Ready for a top 10 spot. He sticks it in line. Oh, he fakes it. He fakes it, sticks it in line. He just needed to keep up with him through that section there, but didn't quite do it. There's Goforth and Toad Warrior getting by safely. Let's go back up here. You see, that one Racer is not looking too hot, even for his second place. The 10 just kind of letting Tiger Man run free with it, and that just creates just this free dub for the 38 team. They've been kind of a sleeper pick. They've been getting their wins slowly but surely, and it looks like they've got another one on the horizon here, coming to take the white flag one more time around for the 38 team. And it is like a conga line here behind the 10. Racer has just been so not on his A game at the very end here, like a reverse clutch factor. Looking at Ben in spots inside the top 5, but sliding them through those corners, they just lose a little bit of grip to each other, and then that just lets the guy you're trying to set up for a pass just run away with it. The exact opposite of what you're looking for. His lap times have been very rough. Anyone else want to take a stab at getting one more spot near the very end? Don't think it's going to happen. Tiger Man is trying to vanquish all doubt from anyone who thinks he can't make a return trip to the title. Back in victory lane, but 38 of Tiger Man's going to win at the Mexico City road course. 2, 3. Oh, Ben just took 4th at the line. Oh, that's gotta hurt. Rounding out your top 10, that's gonna be Nick. They've got a lot of, like, people still left to finish. Tub Schittler and the rest of the back markers back there. All right, well, first off, let's just get a good finishing result here. But before we do that, let's take a look at some what was that moments here with the gang. Yeah, the 86 of Fred Jones did kind of get bobbled around the restart. Taking a look from the sky cam here about what had happened. Oh, Kyle D. There you see the contact off the front with Ado. At 22, using the chrome horn there a lot. Yeah, that'll do it. And Team Duke, it definitely looked like his pits, going into his pit stall, he was fine. Like he was racing with those guys. He thought he could get it back up. And into his box. Oh, he just got slammed by the 20. Wolf Van Halen not doing Duke any favors. All right, that is the post-race recap of events we missed, and time to go to the full results. Tiger Man leaving no doubt. Taking a look at the full results on the side. That's what it do be at a road course. A lot of finishers and a lot of green flag racing. But that is all we have for this race. Till next time, take care.